Lads AM Podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing
Team Fortress 2!
So you just really name weapons in this game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I mean, I imagine it's kind of similar to naming classes in, like, Call of Duty.
I didn't know you can name classes in Call of Duty.
Yeah, you can, like, the custom classes, in most of the games, you can rename it from custom class 4 to whatever you want.
Wow.
Yeah, these are like the actual... The thing is, though, like, if I was to trade this away, it would keep the name. So sometimes you just get what if you trade if you trade weapons, you can just get them with that are already named. Most of the time, I like not to change. Yeah, but then sometimes you just get ones that are called like slurs, and you're like, I should probably change that one.
Oh boy, does that mean you're gonna have to, in the recording for this, you're gonna have to make sure that there's no slurs in all of the chat,
Say, what is it? HUD _ say text times 0. That will just turn the chat off completely. I don't have to worry about it.
Nice. There you go. Saving yourself the work.
Terry Crews from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Dude, Steam names are something different, man. Steam names really are something different.
Yeah, he's a member of Boston PD.
Boston PD. Actually, fun fact, my favorite my favorite band is Streetlight Manifesto. Ska punk, let's go.
Never heard of him.
And yeah, shocking. But the thing is that I first discovered them early on because I bought a strange rocket launcher, and the name of the rocket launcher was a lyric from a Streetlight song, and I wondered where it came from. So I looked up the lyric, and then it became my favorite band of all time. And I got it from a TF2 item.
Yeah, why am I not surprised that you of all people found your favorite band through TF2?
That's probably the biggest success story to come from a named weapon in TF2.
Dude, nah, this podcast.
Listen to my Terry Crews. We're Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh boy.
Well, I've been asking Matt recently for classes and weapons to play in TF2. You just that bored? You need our opinions on it, or?
Well, the other day I asked Georgia just because I was like, "What weapon do I use?" Because I was bored. For this one, I was going to be like, "Okay, that's the weapon I'll play during the podcast." But then you and Rob managed to pick stock Demo Man, so I'm like,
What does that mean? Is that a bad thing?
It means
Just-
you
it's
basically
like
chose the basic option.
the
Oh,
most basic, just spammy class default weapon. So I'm like, bro, I was
You were
hoping-
playing Overwatch and we told you to play Soldier 76?
Yeah.
Okay. I just like the way the guy looked, so I picked him.
And I just like the way the gun looks, so I just picked that one. So yeah, that kind of backfired on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll pick better next time.
Listen to my podcast. So instead, I just decided to have this because this can be equipped by most of the classes,
Okay.
except 2. So
Got it.
I'll just avoid playing those.
Speaking of posting things on Discord, so a couple weeks ago, you both sent me an interesting message. I was wondering if you guys would explain that.
Okay,
Just
wait.
the story behind that.
So-
Wait, actually, a little bit of clarification though.
No, don't clarify anything. I want to see what he thinks first.
I just
Okay.
thought you guys were just, I don't know, in the car or something. And Matt said, hey, it'd be funny if we both sent a message to Dustin saying we should kick the other out of the podcast.
Matt, you want to explain what actually happened?
Okay, here's where you're wrong, buddy. Okay, first of all, Rob had nothing to do with this. I sent both messages because we were getting the video from him doing Mario 64.
Mhm.
So I was getting it off his computer, and we were waiting for it to move over to the hard drive. So I got bored, and I was like, I messaged you from him. You're like, hey, we should kick Matt off the podcast. And then I went on my phone and did the same
And sent
thing.
the same message.
And
So yeah, I sent both of them.
so here's the thing, though. I had a really weird feeling. I don't know if this is my own insecurities, but for some reason, after I sent that, I was like, you know, it'd be fucked up if Dustin was like, yeah, I agree, he's a problem. I was like, what?
Yeah, that would be messed up. I also
No,
wouldn't
I
do
was-
that.
I
Imagine
know,
Dustin being like, yeah, you know, Matt, you know, the guy who's like 80 to 90% responsible for this thing existing, yeah, he's the problem.
Yeah, he's the
What?
problem, Kyle.
Matt, I'm telling you 100% right now, if Dustin sent me that, I probably would have smacked him upside the head next time I saw him.
Good.
Be like, what the hell's wrong with you?
I-
Matt?
I-
You know the word.
I had no reason to think that. And I didn't think it actually. I just thought of as like it'd be like it was like I don't know. I just thought maybe like what if it did happen?
No, I remember at the time, me and you were saying, watch, Dustin's gonna reply to me saying, why would I ever do that? And then he's gonna reply to you being like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
I probably should.
You know, Fanning did really well. Maybe we just kind of get him there
Yeah.
on a regular basis.
Yeah, I just saw I got 2 notifications on Discord. I opened Matt's first. And I just saw we should kick Robert out of the podcast. And I was like, he's not being serious, right? I'm like 50-50 on whether he's being serious or not. So I just responded with
The rock,
rock emoji. He's raising his eyebrow. And then
Wait, so when you sent that emoji, you were 50-50 on if he was serious or not.
I guess 50-50 isn't the right percentage. I don't know. I
guess-
just didn't know what he was going for.
I guess following the same logic, I guess there would be more of a. There's more of a, even though it's very small,
Mhm.
maybe unless Rob wants to keep doing what he's been doing. Even though it's pretty small, I guess I would have more of a reason to say that. I guess because following the same logic of, I don't know.
I just got a little
Thing.
scared. I was like, what's going on at Dim Sum? What happened?
What's going-
Like this.
Like an
I
argument
think-
break out or something?
I think if you were being serious, it would make way more sense for Matt to send you a message than for me to send you a message.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I don't know the mindset you have, Dustin, but it's genuinely the mindset I have. You can say all you want, Matt, that this is our podcast. I kind of consider it yours, and me and Dustin are just permanent guests because you put in like all the work.
I would leave myself before I message either of you, hey, let's kick this person out. I would just say, nah, I'm probably the problem.
I can't think of any reason I would ever try to get Dustin out of the podcast.
Oh, just wait.
I
give you-
think there are certain guests that I would message Matt and be like, I don't think this is a good idea.
Mhm.
But I can't think of any reason I would say Dustin. You know, short of you getting addicted to heroin and being a horrible person or something. But like, you know, that hasn't happened as of now, to my knowledge. But if it has
that's what you
happened,
want.
can you hook me up, Dustin? Because like my dealer
Nah.
fell through.
Nah. All for me.
Speaking of finding out what kind of a person Dustin is, though.
Shit's expensive, man.
So, as you guys know,
No, I don't. know, actually.
come November.
Yeah.
No,
actually, you're
No,
not
it's going
supposed to
on
do
November.
that. You're not supposed to do that. It's
What?
actually the exact opposite. It's actually the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Listen to my podcast!
Oh my god. Nope, I'm done. Nope.
Okay, cool. All right,
Can't
we're done.
recover from that. Alright, so in November, we are starting up our second campaign that is Pokemon related Dungeons and Dragons, which I DM'd the first one. The first one was relatively successful, I'll say, but that one relied on playing as the trainer and using Pokemon, whereas this one I've redesigned the whole system so you actually play as a Pokemon. And what I did, which I thought was cool, was I took the intro quiz from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, which, if you don't play the game, it basically just asks you like 8 random questions, and then based on that chooses one of 16 natures, which corresponds to one of 16 Pokemon. And that's who you play as for the game. I said, what if I took that quiz, expanded it to all the questions, and then made it so that it would choose one of 400 random Pokemon that you play as. So that's what I did. And so far we have 3 out of our 5 party members. We have a Luvdisc, a Beldum, and a Burmy. And we're going to find out Dustin's.
Yeah. Matt's the Beldum, by the way.
I am the Beldum.
Oh yeah, Matt is the Beldum.
Dude, I'm so excited.
And then just before this, I figured out which one I would have been if I was playing. I might make it into an NPC, but I would have been a Scraggy. So we'll just do this throughout the podcast, probably.
Yeah.
But give me one quick sec to get set up.
No.
Hey, just because, viewer retention and all that, want to get them hooked.
Dust Bowl? That's me.
That is you, Dustin.
Why does it say CP in front of it?
What?
Oh no.
Hey.
Matt, can you kick that person, please? He's slandering my good name.
Okay,
Oh boy, well,
first of all, that's not a person. That's the name of the map.
Oh no, ban the map.
It stands for control point.
guy, okay.
It doesn't stand for what you think of. It's not that.
Yeah, what'd you think it stood for, Dustin, huh?
Dude,
Everyone knows.
Dude, Club Penguin Dust Bowl is my
Yeah,
favorite
Club
thing.
Penguin, of course.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but there was a time where I saw the acronym CP all the time,
Yeah.
but not in regards to that, in regards to something completely different. But every time I saw it, I was like, ugh.
Pokemon Go has that thing because that wasn't their things.
I think it was Pokemon Go.
You saw it at a bunch of Cedar Point as well.
It was in Cedar Point a bunch too.
They had a gift
Dude.
shop. They called it the CP shop.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was.
No, you sent
Cedar Point?
I think you sent me the.
Yeah, I sent that in the Discord when I saw that. Because I was like, God, didn't even think of anything.
Pretty bad. All right, you ready, Dustin?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna do my best to just read the questions as they're written, because some of them are really weird, and you can definitely tell that this is meant for like an 8 or 9-year-old,
Perfect for
which
me.
makes answering it as mid-20 adults funny. You're running a marathon, and at the start you fall flat on your face. What will you do? I'm not giving up yet. Just give up. Shout start over.
John Cena, never give up.
Alright, so
Ooh.
not giving up.
He keeps running.
Hey, you gotta keep running. Just always. You just started. Just go.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough.
Laugh it off.
All right.
Laugh it off.
You're at a movie theater. What are you there to see? An action, a drama, or a romantic?
Probably an action. I literally
it's-
only watch MCU stuff these days, so.
I think
Could
it's
you imagine
criminal.
though if those are your only 3 genre options?
Well, I just think it's criminal that comedy isn't there.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, if this is for kids, what kid is answering romantic?
Where's the anime movie? Where's my like slice of life / harm
Hey,
anime movie?
film nerd.
Yeah, that's that.
If
Me?
I asked
Me?
you, yeah, you. If I
Yeah,
asked
that's
you
me.
for 3 film genres, what would be the first 2 that came to mind? Like just to name any 3.
If I had any 3 that wasn't, I would say like ones that I would pick.
Like if I just said, "Hey Matt, name 3 movie genres," off the top of your head, what would you say?
I would probably say like I guess I would go with what I like. I would go like romantic comedy, coming of age, and probably action movie.
Okay.
I like how
Just curious.
specific those first 2 were, and then it just action.
Well, coming of age movies are basically the equivalent of slice of life anime,
Fair.
which is kind of why
Yeah.
I like both very much. They're like a good genre, and then romantic comedy are probably one of my favorite genres because I feel like romantic dramas are just like boring, and they typically. I think for my personal taste, that drama is kind of boring unless there's like something else to it. I like it more as like a subplot, I guess.
Sure.
Fair. Alright. What's your studying style? Working hard every day? If I remember to. I just cover what I need to. I can't really do it alone.
I guess I just cover what I need to.
Okay.
So look at when I know things, I know it.
You know things.
Hardly.
What kind of things do you know, Dustin?
Oh, I know math. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
What's
Yeah.
2 plus 2?
4.
Damn,
Wow.
he's a fucking genius.
Yeah. See, won't have to study for that.
Alright. You've been asked to do a difficult task. What will you do? Do it yourself? Ask someone to help? Or make someone else do it?
Probably do it myself. I was watching an anime called Do It Yourself.
Yeah. How was that?
Yeah. Pretty good. If you need any new wallpapers, just take any screenshot from that show.
Oh, is
Really?
it good?
Any?
Is
Yeah.
it pretty? Is it
It
a
is.
pretty
It's
show?
It's pretty cute.
Oh,
Yeah. The main character's name is Yua Selfuru.
You a sulfur.
Do it, Yua Selfuru.
Dude, that's so good. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. You ever? Oh my god! Sometimes anime names just bother me, but I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're like so on the like when I found out that like Midori,
Mhm.
like Midoriya from My Hero, but Midori is just green because he has
Right.
green hair.
Mhm.
I was so mad.
Or how everyone in Dragon Ball is named after a fruit or vegetable.
Wait,
Yeah.
white?
It's like all food related, pretty much.
Are you,
Vegeta,
are you shitting me?
Pretty sure, yeah. Well, no, actually, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not shitting you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's Frieza, Cooler, Vegeta.
I thought... Dustin, you said they were food related. I'm literally picturing a character named Donut.
No,
No, like they're not not one for one.
like Piccolo, Pickle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh. No, his name's not like
Oregano.
Cabbage.
Fine.
Cabbage's power levels off the charts.
Dude, I'm gonna make a bunch of D&D characters, and they're just gonna be named after spices.
Dude, make them. Dude, the traveling group of bards call them the Spice Girls. Does he not know who
I'm
the Spice
mint.
Girls are?
I'm thyme. I'm paprika. I'm oregano.
Justin, what are the odds that Rob knows what the Spice Girls are?
who they are? I think.
You see? You have to think about it.
No. What do you mean by know who they are? Like name
Yeah, I think
the
that's where my
members?
accusers come from.
No,
Like,
just like
know, just know them in
what-
general.
Yeah.
I mean, I know of the band, yeah.
Can you name a song?
Could I name a song? Probably not.
Please
Okay.
just start naming Cheetah Girl songs instead.
Oh, like he knows the Cheetah Girls. He
I've
didn't even
never
watch
heard of
Disney.
Cheetah Girls.
I know. It'd be really funny if it's like name a Spice Girls song.
I know Baby Spice was one of them.
It was like
I
Baby
don't think I
Spice,
can name any of the other ones.
Sporty Spice or something, Scary Spice.
11
like 2 more.
herbs and spices.
I know it's not the name
The
of one
Herb
of them, but
Girls?
I kind of just wanted to say pumpkin spice for the hell of it.
Garlic bread.
Alright. Are you truly sincere when you apologize? Of course, or that's not easy to admit.
Of course.
I feel like answering the alternative is kind of a dick thing, right?
Though I never apologize, so just doesn't
Yeah.
come up often. I'm just always right. I never need to apologize.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why do
Okay.
I doubt that?
I agree.
Oh, here we go, Dustin. This is perfect for you. You ready?
Oh bother.
Do you think you have good study habits? Yes? No? Well, I never lose at sports.
Can't lose
Technically,
on the
the
bench.
answer would have to be no. I wasn't out here
Did you
playing for a
lose at
scholarship.
sports?
I wasn't out here playing for a scholarship. I was the 4th string lineman.
Dude, that bench did really good work, okay? Alright, no one worked that bench harder than you were senior year.
And I was a starter on JV. You shut your.
On varsity.
I played sometimes on varsity when we were up by a lot.
So never.
I have a,
What are you
What
talking
the
about?
fuck were we ever winning?
Senior year?
yeah, dude, you don't remember that we were good? We were like really good? Or
You were
one
there for the
player-
good times.
One player was really good.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Senior year was
Yeah.
the year we did bring it back.
Yeah,
No.
our fresh
Junior
No.
year is when we brought
junior
it back.
year. Yeah. Freshman year, well, yeah, freshman, sophomore year, standing in the bandstands, it was kind of painful.
Yes. The freshman year, winless. From varsity to JV to freshman, I'm pretty sure. 0 wins across the board.
Nice.
JV, idiot. Sophomore year, pretty sure varsity went like 3-8. And JV, we actually did really good. Then junior year is when we popped off, and we only lost like 2 games. And then senior year, we kind of mellowed out a little bit. We went like 7-4, I think.
I have a maybe. I mean, I feel like I already know the answer, but like I'm just wondering, like, what's the like? Why would you? Not necessarily you specifically, but maybe using your situation as an example.
Mhm.
Like, if you're getting like a lot of playtime in JV,
Mhm.
but you get like none in varsity, what's the point in being in varsity?
Well, I was literally only put it there when we were up by. Again, I was only up by like a whole bunch of points, and it was literally like, just let them
Yeah.
say they played on varsity a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
but
2
I'm
minutes
not.
left in the game.
Yeah, not like that. But I mean, like, are there people that would be like, no, I'd rather just play in JV because I get more playtime, even if they could make varsity?
Probably depending on the situation. It's kind of a
I mean,
situational thing.
I know you don't get you don't get the cool jacket,
Oh, you do?
which is if you play. Oh, JV has a jacket too.
Yeah, I got a jacket.
Oh, nice.
You just got it for being a senior, pretty much.
Oh,
Just
cool.
play your junior year, they give you a jacket.
Nice.
But yeah, it's kind of a thing. Like I remember we definitely had people who would get like not much play time on varsity. So the JV coach would go up to us like, hey, you didn't play a lot. You want to play the JV game tomorrow? And sometimes they
okay.
say yes, sometimes they say no.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the day, we just want to play football.
Hell yeah.
I think
Real
the better-
Americans.
I think the better question is so you said when you were on JV you were a starter, right?
My senior year, yeah.
Wait, I thought your your senior year you were on varsity though, right?
Nope.
Wait.
I was bad, Robert.
No. I'm just
I'm gonna say it like that.
I just said that on junior year you were starter on JV, but then you were like 4th on senior year or something.
So the way that it works is like, so it was basically you had like 4 strings essentially. You had your starters,
Okay.
then you had second string, then
Yeah.
third and fourth.
Okay.
First and second was the varsity players, and then third and fourth you were on JV.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you
I was
weren't
on
even a
JV.
starter on JV. You were a backup for JV.
I was just saying a number. I wasn't actually 4th string. I was a starter on JV in my senior year.
Oh. Okay.
And if we connect this line to this point, we'll be able to figure out.
Look, I
just
don't get
exactly
sports, and I'm already slightly tired, so.
He doesn't get sports.
Alright.
Who's Tom Brady?
There's a rumor around about a ghost haunting the school bathrooms. What do you do? Scary bathrooms? Go in there anyway.
Wait.
That's how it's phrased.
Was one option scary? Another bathroom's exclamation point?
No, it's one prompt. I think it's like you're saying scary bathrooms like you're scared.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, scary
Okay, so
bathrooms.
It's scary ... bathrooms with an exclamation point.
Okay. I thought it was option.
And then go in there anyway.
Okay, I would go in there anyway. The way you read it, I thought it was option A, scary. Option B, bathroom. Option C, go in there anyways. What's the difference between B and C? C, I would go in there. Go start real.
Well, the first one, you're concerned because it's scary in there. The second time, you're concerned just because it's a bathroom.
Bathrooms are scary, man. You never know
Dude,
what goes on in there.
Bathrooms are terrifying. I remember when I got over my fear of bathrooms.
Remember when there was a crab in the bathroom?
I do.
What?
A crab?
Like
Oh, a
junior
crab!
year, I think.
I
Yeah,
thought you
crab.
just said a crab!
And then everyone made the same.
Yeah, it happens a lot in the bathroom, Matt.
Dude,
And then everyone made the same joke.
What was the joke?
I was like, oh, not the only time there are crabs in the girls' bathroom.
Oh my god, fucking! I hate teenagers so much.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're gonna be why are they gonna be cringe, man? Why can't they just be
Because they're
funny?
young.
I remember I had a kid claim that he was the one who put it in there, even though like everyone pretty much knew who it was, and it definitely wasn't him. But he just kept wanting to tell me that he's the one who did it, and I was like, dude, it was okay. Then how did you get in the girls' bathroom, my guy? And he goes, it wasn't in the girls' bathroom. It's like, dude, okay, you're already falling apart here.
You're just
That's
making
the
up
one
a
fact
story.
we all know. I would have accepted if he lied and like, oh, I was there like, I don't know, before school started or something. And that's how I got in there. Nobody was in there. But no, you're going to lie, say it's not in the girls' bathroom. That's the one solid fact we know.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I was so disconnected from everything that went on in high school. I feel like I found out about it way too late. Or I didn't even have any connections to figure anything else about it. They were just like, hey, there's a crab in a toilet. I'm like, sick, man. How is this going to help me on my algebra quiz?
I would usually find out stuff like that because I was usually the quiet kid who was always listening. So people would be having a conversation next to me, and I would just be eavesdropping the entire time and pick up on things. Alright. So Dustin, everyone is sharing a dessert, and there's an extra piece. What do? Don't tell anyone. Let everyone know. First come, first served.
Let everyone know.
Alright.
Let's make sure, everyone got a fair amount.
Alright. So, like...
Alright, Kami.
I want to talk about this question, because every single one of you has answered let everyone know.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me feel a little guilty, because I said first come, first served. Well, it's like...
I mean, that's fair, too.
I'm working off the assumption that everyone had already had a piece, because it says there's an extra piece.
Sure.
So in my mind, I'm like... I'm taking the extra piece for myself. Fuck everyone else.
Okay, here's another question for both of you.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you're gonna remember, Matt. But when you heard that question, what was the dessert that came to mind?
I'll be honest, I didn't think of any specific dessert, but probably like
Oh, okay.
pie.
No, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't know, like the first time I heard it, but this time when I heard it, I was thinking it was like a pizza, and it was like one pizza slice left, and I knew that wasn't the question, but I was like, it doesn't matter, because it's my head, and I'll never have to say that.
Because so that's the thing. I was thinking of like cookies or something. So I'm thinking like there's one cookie left. So I'm gonna ask, hey, how many cookies did everyone have? And if there's one person who had like one less than everyone else, I'm like, okay, you could then.
I feel like I've only been in that scenario.
Whereas
with
if it was
like,
pie, it'd be a totally different situation.
yeah,
Yeah,
Did you
why?
think
So,
big pie fan.
because in that case, I can probably just go like, I could just, I'll just do half of the whatever slice is left.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
still pie left.
What I'm hearing is that if we all ever get dessert together, I'll take the hit. I'll take the last piece because you all are just too antsy to
Nice.
be that
Generous.
guy.
You mean
Kind.
like caring,
Yeah.
respectful?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
Kind.
I'm making sure everyone has a piece.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Clearly not.
No, you're not. First come, first serve means
You had your chance to say
No,
everyone.
no.
You're like, I'm just gonna take it.
It's
That's
saying
what
that
that
there's an
means.
extra piece. That means everyone already had a piece.
Yeah, but you're not checking to see if anyone else wanted it.
Well, yeah, because first come, first served.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
If I have a pie and we split it in 4 pieces, and I have a piece, and Matt has a piece, and Dustin has a piece,
Yes.
and no one says anything, and I'm talking like it's just sitting there and no one's making a move for it, I'm fucking taking it.
Why do you feel entitled
See,
to 2 pieces? No, we're gonna.
I would offer to split that last piece into thirds.
That's what I. You don't know.
If
who
someone,
else is-
I
You
would
don't-
I would probably say, does someone want to split this with me? But I'm having extra pie.
He's backpedaling so hard.
Uncle Topi.
I don't
No.
feel like I backpedaled that hard.
First come, first serve. That like it means that you're just going for it because you were the first person to go for it. You're like, I was the first to go. Anyone who was late to the party get wrecked.
All right, so can I give one example where I feel justified in saying first come first served?
Sure.
Yeah.
It is a totally situational
It's-
thing. That's why I asked about the
Yeah.
dessert.
It's a bigger group of people. There's like 20 people.
Sure.
If there's like, and it's like a bin full of cookies, I'm taking the last cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna go around and be like, everyone.
No, no. It's not like if you're at a party and they have a plate out. Hey,
I
stop
mean,
the music for a second. Can we? Okay, everybody. Yeah,
Yo,
we got
yo,
one last
yo.
cookie on the table over here. I
No,
was wondering if anyone else wanted it or if you want to split with me.
You want to split it like 20 ways?
Split it 20 ways.
All right,
Everyone
someone
get
get out
crumbs.
someone get out the protractor. We're gonna figure this out.
Oh boy. But no, that's another issue with a lot of these questions. Is a lot of them are like so vague that it's like, well, it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
All right. How are your mornings? Always in a rush? Always perfect? They're okay.
Fair okay, I guess. I'm never really in a rush for anything, especially since I
I'm always
close now. So
I'm always in a constant rush.
fair.
Imagine
Alright.
working mornings. Couldn't be me.
Everyone around you is laughing hard at something you think is pretty boring. What do? Nothing really? Laugh along? It depends on the situation.
I think nothing really. I can't really think of a situation where I'm gonna laugh at something that I don't find particularly funny. even if everyone else is laughing.
Dustin, I want to thank you because until you answered that, I was the only one who said nothing really, and I was like, "What? I don't ever laugh. If I don't get the joke and I'm not laughing, then I'm not gonna fake a laugh. That's like
I might give a little chuckle just so I don't look weird being the only one being straight faced, but overall, I'm like, okay.
mm,
Like sometimes I just laugh at things if I recognize that it was supposed to be an attempt at being funny. Like if I can tell you were telling a joke, even if I didn't find it funny, I might give a little chuckle. It's like, oh, that was a joke. This is how I'm supposed to react.
here we go. The $1 million question. You ready? And I
Mhm.
love the options for this one. You want to reveal that you like someone a whole bunch. What do? Show it a little by playing together. Make it obvious by playing a prank. State it clearly for all to hear. Keep it to myself. It's too risky.
I mean, come on. I keep it to myself.
Can I just say
Yeah,
all 4 of those options are horrible?
Well, you got to update them for being like an adult.
I
So
guess,
like
but I was lazy.
playing a prank is probably like being casually misogynist, and see how it goes.
I imagine it's probably not being casually misogynistic, but
No, yeah, that's I think that's the equivalent.
no. That works
It's
really
like
well
say-
when I'm hitting on guys.
it's being
Yeah.
like, hey, you're
That's why you
really
gotta get to
pretty.
their hearts.
It's like being like, hey, you're really pretty. When you smile, you should smile more.
No, don't be that person.
No, but I'm telling them that they're pretty.
Yeah, well,
That I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't
I'm
see
telling
how
them
at
that
all.
they are not smiling and they
telling-
should start.
I'm telling them they
understand-
should smile. Smiling is good.
I understand, Matt, that you are putting on the character, but man, I just want to start yelling. All right.
You know, I don't think you really even need makeup.
You're on a stroll when a TV crew pounces on you for an interview. What do? Run away, how embarrassing. Answer questions properly. Yuck it up, woohoo, I'm on TV.
Dustin, why'd you do it? Dustin, why'd you do it? MSNBC, why'd you do it? How do you feel about it? What do you have to say about the family?
It's
What do
totally
you have to say to the
situational.
families?
Because if I'm getting this, I'm running away.
Did you not think about the consequences of what you did, Dustin? We need to
guess-
know. The people want to know.
I
Why'd you
guess
do it?
I'm just answering the questions properly, most likely. But it's like some Steven Crowder motherfucker coming up to me. He's like, "Oh, why are you vaccinated?" I'm just gonna clown him.
Wait, who? Stephen Crowd? Who?
If they have
Crowder.
if
Yeah,
Who's that?
louder
Ben
with Crowder.
Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, those kind of guys.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do
fine.
you remember the meme that was like, "The wage gap isn't real"? Changed my mind.
Oh.
And it
That wasn't
became
even a meme. That was just his original. That was
Yeah,
the
but
original
like the-
picture. But
but the
people
meme
changed
that
it to other
it-
stuff.
Yeah. But like the original, yeah. it was
Yeah, if you ever
him.
seen a meme with a guy holding a
Yeah.
mug and it says blah blah blah, changed my mind. That's
Can-
Crowder.
Can I just make a blanket statement real quick?
No, you can make a pillow statement though.
Got
I
him,
ju-
boys.
I just hate humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Like, humanity just can seriously go fuck itself. Like,
Lukewarm take.
like.
Podcast. Anyway, continue.
Let me be clear. I hate
Oh.
everyone, but
Let me
there are
be-
some people I'm more willing to tolerate.
Let me be clear.
Like, I tolerate you guys.
You tolerate us. No. Mm-mm, 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 no. Mm-mm.
Next
Uh-uh.
question.
Mm-mm.
Next question, quick.
Boy, better enjoy this. This might be my last podcast. Do you like lively parties? Yes or no?
Nah.
No?
Granted,
Okay.
granted, I don't exactly get invited to them, so
Well, to be
It's
fair, we
difficult
don't
to
really
answer the
host
question.
them. The people
For
at the
game-
next... Yep.
I'm gonna say our game nights go kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if I'd call them lively parties though.
I'd call. Them
I
lively.
mean, I
Yeah,
mean,
they're lively.
yeah. Are you saying they're not parties, or are you saying they're not lively?
I'm saying they're not parties.
So what makes a party a party?
More than 6 people hanging out, I think. Is us going out for dinner a party?
For a dinner?
No. But I would say if we're going to a house, well, I feel like a party has to have an occasion.
Well, typically, well, I mean
Not
that.
necessarily.
Well, you're excluding parties where the occasion is like to party,
Yeah.
like any college party.
Yeah.
I guess you could say the
Any
occasion
frat
is that
party.
you're in.
I
Yeah,
guess I don't.
like
The occasion is I want to get drunk.
The occasion is that we pay for our friends, so we better get our money's worth.
I guess. Alright. The people at the next table are singing for someone's birthday. What do? Stay on the sidelines, sing along, walk away.
Stay in the sidelines.
Why would you?
Kind of a
walk
weird
away?
reaction to walk away, I think.
Like,
Yeah.
No need to end your dinner just because someone else's birthday is happening next to you.
Yeah,
you're at a
odd.
freaking Applebee's and they start going happy, 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 and you're like, all right, guys,
That's
I'm head out.
I'm
All
done.
right, let's end this shit. We're going somewhere else. We're going to Olive Garden. Waiter, bring us a check. We're not staying for
Dude.
dessert.
I want to go to an Olive Garden now. I haven't been to Olive Garden in so long. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olive Garden's good.
Want to go on a tour of Italy?
I just want their breadsticks. So good. Alright. So, Dustin.
Mhm.
You're in a completely silent assembly when you suddenly hear someone pass gas. How do you react? Roll on the floor laughing? Just let it go by? Who was that?
Probably just let it go by. I wouldn't make a big deal
Imagine
about it.
being the person in like a big group of people to be like, who was that?
Who did that?
Who done it?
Well, that's why, like, I kind of took that as, like, you're kind of looking around trying to figure out who the guilty party is.
Maybe.
Is there a visual indication?
I'm not saying that you do or don't, Matt. I'm just saying, I know from experience, kids look around at that kind of stuff.
Kids are cringe. At what age do you think people stopped caring?
About
Because I know
Just
when you're
in general?
no, I mean I know like when you're a young kid, like that's like super embarrassing, even though it's a regular bodily function or whatever.
Mhm.
Like what age did people stop? Like at what age did it finally click for people that like that's not really funny?
I can tell you right now.
Hasn't hit me yet.
I was gonna say I can tell you right now that I know of at least a decent number of 8th graders who would be laughing their asses off over it.
Yeah.
So
watched
at
plenty-
least high school.
I watch plenty of You Laugh, You Lose, and I always laugh at the fart jokes.
Yeah,
Fart's
Really?
still funny.
I never found them particularly funny, and I always
Yeah.
thought it
You're
was
a fucking
weird.
dork.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
sure.
I'm with you, Matt. I don't think I
I-
really found farting funny.
I
Also
always
a
thought,
dork.
yeah, cool. All right, cool. And you're hanging out with two dorks on a Friday night. What do you tell? What do you want? It just never was something I found funny, and I was always thought I was weird because of it. I was like, oh, I'm not normal, because everyone else finds these jokes funny, but like I don't want to watch, like especially if it was like in cartoons or something, like the fart joke in a cartoon.
Fair.
I never like
Dude,
particularly found it funny, and I was always like, oh, maybe I'm just boring.
not a fan of Terrence and Phillip.
Who?
It's the two Canadian South Park characters.
Yeah.
Do you still not know who they are?
I don't.
I do.
not
So
know.
the long story short is that they have a TV show on the TV show South Park, and their only joke is fart jokes. Like that's all they do is fart, and they just set it up in like hundreds of different ways.
Oh, I see. So they're Twitch streamers. I see.
Sure.
Yeah. Or they at least have the equivalent capacity, mental capacity.
I take slight offense to that, but you know.
Yeah. You know, do you?
All right. So Dustin,
Yeah.
do you like karaoke? Yes or no?
Nope.
No?
Man would never.
All right. Good to know. Will not invite you to my karaoke lively party.
My lively
Thank you.
karaoke party where we do nothing but make fart jokes.
Remember when I sang "Sexy" back at the bar?
Yes.
I remember that.
I just remembered that.
Why'd you do that?
I'm pretty sure we all told him to.
Because you guys told me to.
And he's not
I
gonna say
had
no.
been drinking a little bit, and I got reassurances from all of you that no one was recording.
Oh yeah.
alright. Yeah, fair enough.
Because I did not want that.
And
As a
dear
recorder.
viewer dear viewer who's thinking, damn, him singing that would be a really perfect thing to put at the beginning of this podcast episode. You can blame Rob for that.
No, we'll just recreate it this weekend, obviously. I mean, what?
Wait, do we have
Alright.
plans? Confused.
No, we don't have plans.
Oh, okay. Because you said this weekend like we are gonna be doing something. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, but we could make plans.
I'm like, wait, oh no. Did I forget?
No? Alright. Do you prefer to play outside rather than inside? Yes or no?
Nah. I like my vid games,
Vid games.
even though I hardly play them anymore.
Can't play
You-
vid games outside.
You see a big and comfortable bed. Your first reaction is to jump on it, belly flop, curl up.
Belly flop, I guess. Yeah,
That's
it's
what
kind
I
of a weird
said.
thing. If I'm at Jordan's Furniture, I'm not just gonna belly flop in every bed I see.
Yeah,
No,
this
But if
situation
I'm at
doesn't say
somebody's
it's
house,
your
then
bed.
probably
This-
yeah, sure.
Yeah, this situation doesn't say that it's your bed.
Here's the thing.
You're
I-
just walking on the street and you see a bed. What do you
No,
do?
I took the question. I thought back to our trip, Dustin, whenever we walked into like a motel or hotel room,
Mm-hmm.
Holiday.
and like, you know, we have our beds. First thing I do, you know, drop the stuff I'm holding. Second thing I do, pretty much just like
Yeah.
back on the bed, just kind of like belly flop on it almost.
Yeah, we were just immediately on the bed every time we entered the room.
Yeah, because they're comfy. After driving that long, yeah.
Yeah.
You're hiking up a mountain. When you reach diverging paths, what kind do you take? Narrow or wide?
Wide. Keeping it safe.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't have no getting higher and higher up being on a narrow path.
Fair.
I'm a coward.
This might be this next question might be the single stupidest one, just because of the options. All right, you ready?
Mhm.
You discover a beat up looking treasure chest in some ruins. What do you do? Open it, or get help opening it?
Probably
What?
open it.
What the fuck kind of question is that?
The options are supposed to be open it, I don't know, tell authorities or something, or like leave it there and keep it a
Leave it.
secret or something. It's not open it or get help open it.
You have no option but to open this in this scenario. You are contractually obligated, or maybe mystically obligated, to figure out what is in this, and it's just, are you brave enough to do it alone?
Yeah.
That box is going to isekai you, and it's all based on whether or not you're bringing your
Isekai,
friends with
damn.
it. Bro, I want nothing more. I want to get isekai'd. Every time every time I cross the street, I'm like,
Just
either I get isekai'd or
I could
I
do it
get
right
hit
now.
by a car. I was like, I want to go to the fantasy world.
Matt, some people picture like heaven or reincarnation when they die. No. Matt just pictures getting isekai'd.
And then I get to like have a cool power in a fantasy world. I get to play D&D. And I don't know, I hang out with like cool, I don't know, reenact Konosuba. I don't know.
Quick question, Matt. Which would you rather? Continue life as it is right now for you.
Okay, whatever the other option is.
Get isekai'd into Attack on Titan.
Dude, Attack on Titan easy.
Oh, okay, shit.
Yeah. Can I be a Titan?
You're just choosing to be a Titan.
I think knowing you're a Jaegerist, so...
Can I be one of the pure Titans and just flail my arms around and run around like crazy, eat people?
You can be whoever you want to be.
Can I be Pixies? I want to be Pixies.
Sure.
I want to be the Garrison so I can be like, yeah, I risked my life. Sometimes. Hey, we're not
I took the job. That's kind of risking my life.
Yeah. I stand on the wall. You could be one of those people that just casually stands on the wall.
Nice.
That's also kind of crazy. Where like there are like people who like will never even like see like touch the wall, like the wall, like it just doesn't make sense. Like they'll never get close, and then people just kind of stand on there, like casually.
Well, it's like, if you think about it, there are definitely a decent number of people living in China who never see the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
Despite it, surrounding the entire country.
And they don't see the massive Titan looming over it.
Yeah, they also don't see the Titans inside the wall either.
Did you notice that the Mario movie poster looks just like Attack on Titan?
Oh my god, don't get me started on the Mario.
The Mario movie poster, the one where Mario is facing away from the camera. If you like compare that to the Attack on Titan one, it like lines up almost perfectly. All you're missing is the Titan looming over the wall.
That's
oh,
funny.
that one. Oh yeah, I guess so.
Alright. While we're quickly on the subject, can I mention my one big complaint about the Mario trailer?
Let's hear it.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Because I'm trying to think of how to explain this. This is about to be a weird comparison, okay?
Okay.
Mario doesn't look like Mario. He looks to me kind of like Fix-It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph.
I thought he looked like Fix-It Felix too, actually.
Mario
Thank you!
They did
somehow. I like how he looks, though. I like
Dustin,
it. I think it's fine.
I cannot believe, Dustin, I'm so glad that you just verified what I said. Because I thought for sure you guys are going to be like, you're a fucking lunatic. Or at least be like, Rob, yeah, he kind of looks off, but to go to that character, that's a weird one to jump to.
Yeah, no, I thought he did kind of look like it. Although I think it looks fine, though. I think he looks okay.
Also, I love how the internet's in an uproar where they're like, well, Chris Pratt's just Chris Pratt. It's like, what the fuck did you expect to happen?
An Italian accent?
Seriously, did you think he was gonna do a fake Italian accent and just upset?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, that's his job. He's an actor playing an Italian.
He's not.
You notice how Jack Black isn't just talking?
How he sounds.
He's doing like some voice.
Or how Toad sounds like Toad.
Look, I'm just saying, I expected the Chris Pratt voice to be a shit show, and I think no matter what he did, it was going to be a shit show, so...
Yeah, that's fair, too.
Like, believe me, I'm not over here saying, oh no, his voice for Mario is good. No, I'm over here saying he never should have gotten fucking hired for it in the fucking first place.
Wow. Yeah. I've never heard this take before. You want to continue a little bit?
No, I'm well aware it's old news. That's why I'm stopping there, but like...
Ugh. The trailer did look great, though, if you ask me. I thought it looked awesome.
I think it did. Dude, fucking the penguin. The penguin was sick.
Yeah. I have more positives from the trailer than negatives. I'm pleasantly surprised with how it looks. and I actually thought some of it was funny. So I'm gonna keep an optimistic viewpoint, and we'll see it in how many days, Dustin?
180.
180, half a year.
180. The penguin scene, well, it was actually genuinely funny because they did the joke with the throwing the snowballs, which I think was predictable.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
The snowballs just did nothing. But what got me was the two of them that were bringing like the catapult through it.
Yeah.
That was actually funny. And
I-
then when the like Stone Cold Series is like, that is just a taste of power.
Yeah.
Do you yield?
That was actually funny.
Yeah, and then Bowser just being like, no.
You douche. Imagine if he does that.
He just busts out a skadoosh.
You know what I just realized during the trailer? I don't know why it just hit me. We never saw Peach.
Nope.
No,
Huh.
barely saw Luigi.
Didn't see Donkey Kong.
Did not see.
We did not see Donkey Kong.
Who's playing Donkey Kong again?
Seth Rogen. Come on, man. That's your video.
Right. That's right. Forgot.
It is kind of a video you made.
Okay.
Plus,
Okay. Yeah, it's a video I made and not everyone made.
just as a quick explanation as to why Robert earlier asked me how many days there are until Mario movie. Just about since the Mario movie was revealed, my Discord name in our just friends group Discord has just been a countdown to the Mario movie. So
He's been doing
I
it
just-
by hand every day,
Yeah.
including the delay.
including that delay, yeah.
I think you need like a purple heart or something for that, Dustin.
By
That's what I
the
thought.
way, just for reference, the film was first announced, according to what I see online, September 2021.
Was it?
Well, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot.
Oh no,
of,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because it was supposed to be December of this year, and now it's okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
seeing a lot of conflicting information. Production was underway by 2020, but it's hard to say
But it
when it was
was-
first really announced.
It was announced at the Nintendo Direct. I'm pretty sure.
Just look at the day that I posted the Donkey Kong video. Because
Yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah,
like within,
true.
I was within like 30 minutes of uploading it.
Hang on, I got you.
Dude, speaking
Like-
of that video,
Mhm.
I got stuck in like a trap where every time Nintendo would say anything, I'd make a meme about it just because it would get views on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of views, but like in comparison to like my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
it was a lot. And the past couple like Pokemon things, I've like tried, but I don't think I can do it anymore.
Oof.
You think you're losing
It's-
a touch?
No, I think it's no. I came up with ideas, but I didn't execute on them because it's kind of soul crushing after a while.
Really?
I can work on anything that I can make things that I enjoy and like put work into, but they'll never beat putting Seth Rogen's laugh over Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Doing
Or-
those aren't really that fulfilling for you.
No, I'd and like my current thing is the podcast, and I'm like, I enjoy this even though it doesn't get a lot of attention yet.
Yeah.
But the Wiglet, whatever that thing is,
Yeah.
I had a couple ideas for Wiglet, but I was like, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't. I think I just need to get away from the dopamine of refreshing YouTube Studio and seeing like 10,000 views
Sure.
on a 9-second video. I don't even have time to like use the cards at the end of the video because that requires like at least 20 seconds.
So your DK video was September 23rd of 2021. So yeah, a little over a year you've been changing your name, Dustin.
Yep.
So proud.
Oh boy. All right. Let's go back to this. So, your friend takes a spectacular fall. What do you do? Help my friend up? Laugh, it's too funny.
Laugh, it's too funny.
Okay, thank you.
I'll pick
Your
you up
friend-
after I'm done laughing, maybe.
Your friend is dying on Discord, choking on water.
Yeah. Listen, take that as a vote of confidence from me, okay?
Yeah.
Just understand that's how much faith I had in you that you would survive. That's how I want you to view that.
No, I do. We're good.
You're daydreaming. When your friend sprays you with water, what do you do? Get mad. Get sad. Woohoo, water fight.
Probably woohoo water fight.
Okay.
Listen, I daydream a lot. I can just take whatever. I can lose one daydream.
I'd get mad.
Yeah, I can see that.
Have you ever thought if you dug in your
No.
backyard, you could find buried treasure?
No.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Pretty sure there's nothing back there.
Have you ever told a joke that fell completely flat?
Yes. It's a weekly occurrence for me.
Yeah, ask
Yeah,
Matt about me way before we started recording.
Yeah, Friday nights, man.
Friday nights, Monday
that's what
nights.
this-
Hell, happens twice a week for me.
All right. Hey, what's that? There's someone behind you.
Ah!
Oh,
So,
there
did
isn't?
you look just now?
Yes.
Well, these are your options. Don't do that. It scared me. Okay, I admit it. You tricked me. No way. I didn't fall for it. Huh? What?
The fourth option was I just wasn't listening to you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, you got me.
And the original context of this is that you're reading it on a screen.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
make
you-
sense even in context.
You don't get to. You wouldn't know unless you were paying attention.
Not only that, but even as a kid, what kid is reading this and sees on their screen, there's someone behind you, and they're like, what?
They look over and they see their mom. They're like, "Yeah, she's over. Yeah, that's right."
Like, Alright. Your friend has made a meal that tastes terrible. They ask, how is it? You say, terrible. Just smile. It's good.
Probably just smile. Because I feel like that would be enough to know it's like, oh, you don't really like it, do you? Like, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna give you a knowing look, saying
I
that
don't know.
he could have done better.
You run into a new person you haven't talked to very much before. What do? Make small talk? Say nothing? Make an excuse to get away?
Say nothing. I don't want to talk to people.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
then why are you on a podcast?
I don't even know.
Yeah, well,
Ask myself the same question every week.
why am I here? Just to suffer.
Good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? The good news? The bad news? Or you don't want to hear either?
I think generally I ask for the good news first. It's kind of like the thing when you pay with like a credit card and they ask you, do you want your receipt? I always give a different answer every time. And there's never any thought between my answer at all. I just say whatever comes to my mind.
Like, do I really feel like carrying this piece of paper right now?
Right.
Can I
Not even-
emotionally?
Not even
care
that. I'll
for
just
a
like,
piece of
yes.
paper?
No thought about it.
Really? I
Or
always say no.
no thought about it.
I'm like, no, because I don't need it.
I usually say no. The only times I think I've said yes is when I've needed the receipt for one reason or another. All right. You ready, Dustin?
Yes.
Have you ever realized you were hogging the conversation?
Yeah.
I think that's just called being on a podcast.
I guess.
Well, there's not hogging it. You can be the main person.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hogging is when you're going to make a point and then someone decides that they want to make it for you. That's hogging the conversation.
Matt, are you listening for this next one?
I've been listening for all of them.
Cool. When you see a Switch, do you feel an overwhelming?
Dude, why would you flip it? They're so expensive. They're like $300. Why would you flip one?
Can you go ahead and read the question again?
I knew he wanted to make that joke. So Matt's made that joke every single time I've done the quiz.
Every single time.
When you see a Switch, do you feel an overwhelming urge to flip it? Yes or no?
No.
Why would you flip it? You could play it like Mario Odyssey or something.
You know, most jokes get tamer and less funny as you say them more. I think this one gets funnier the more you do it. You find something at a great bargain price. What do? Buy it right away? Think about whether you need it. Demand an even bigger discount.
Think about whether you need it, because 0 is cheaper than any bargain.
Wise words.
Dude, alpha male grind set. 0 is bigger than any discount.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Well, technically, 0% off is not better than 20% off.
Is that a Hustler University quote?
Well, it's not percent, it's dollars.
You're packing your classroom snacks for a picnic. When you get hungry, what do? Eat a tiny bit? Hold yourself back and pack it all up? What snacks? They're in my belly.
Oh, you know I'm eating a tiny bit. Gotta have a little bit of here, a little bit of there. That's all in front of me.
Dustin, do you want to be taller someday?
Sure. I wouldn't mind being taller.
I'll have you know, when I wrote down my answers for that question, I put yes in all capital letters. In my mind,
Maybe
I'm like,
one day,
not even
champ.
not even a lot taller, just like another inch or two, please.
Maybe one day, champ. You'll get there.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, there's surgery.
You'll
for
get
that
there,
now.
little guy.
You break your legs, but then
Yeah.
they grow back. Extend your bones.
Yeah, is that how it works, Matt?
Yeah, they like break your
Yeah, it's
legs
the surgery, yeah. They break your legs,
Ah.
they put some other bones there, and you're taller.
like metal rods.
Ah. I don't think I would like my legs being broken, though.
Yeah, but then you'd be tall. Or
Yeah.
then you want
Do you think
Yeah,
it's yeah?
No, keep going.
Do you think it's important to always aim to be the best? Of course or no?
Nah. Nah, you don't always gotta be the best at everything. Just look at Matt in TF2.
Hey, wait a minute.
Wow.
Sorry, it was the only thing in front of me, Matt. I had to say something.
So, yep. All right. Matt, I'm sorry you're getting bullied over here.
He says that as I pull out like the most meme loadout. Like
It's okay.
Yeah, you had to resort to memes because you couldn't do any real strategy.
Oh my god. This
So,
rocket launcher doesn't do damage.
So we know what Dustin thinks of Matt, but let's see what he thinks of himself. Because Dustin,
Hate
have
him.
you ever
What?
looked at your reflection in a mirror and thought, "What a cool person"?
Absolutely not. Think the exact opposite every time.
I like how the phrasing of the options for that are certainly or well, not really.
If you're responding with certainly, you're not a cool person. Just gotta say.
If you saw someone doing something bad, could you scold them?
Yeah, I guess. Because I do that sometimes with the punk middle schoolers that come by to work.
Yeah, you gotta tell them to quiet down.
Yeah.
They're causing a
Tell 'em.
ruckus.
Tell them, hey, fuck off, buy your stuff and leave.
Yeah, anyone like, do they ever cause actual problem? Like, you ever have an actual issue with them, or are they just kind of?
Well, so the ones that I had to deal with, they're like just throwing stuff at each other, like stuff on
Oh.
our shelves, and they were like spraying each other with the hairspray.
Oh, that's.
So I was like,
That's
okay,
rough.
you gotta go. But then there are the
Mhm.
kids that come in at like 2:30, so they're coming straight from school. And those kids are all just menaces. Like,
Well, they have all that pent up like energy from just sitting all day. You're like, we need to go cause some damage. And this-
99% of the time, they are just loud and cringy. We get those few days where like they're wrestling in the aisles and stuff,
Oh
or
my
like pushing each other
God.
into the stuff.
Oh my
Actually, it's been really
God.
bad since the school year started. Like just recently, apparently one kid like just opened a Gatorade bottle and poured it on the ground and on the shelves. I didn't see that, but apparently that
Why?
happened.
Wait, that's actually wild. Why would you do?
I don't
What-
know. These
what-
kids are
what-
insane. Like I normally defend them because like no, come on guys, they're just loud and.
Are they
cringy.
like
that's
recording
normal.
recording
You
it?
just
Like, are they
work
trying
it.
to? Are they trying to do like tick? Are they like recording it?
I don't think so. I have no idea. I wasn't. I just overheard.
They're
like,
not even
coworkers
doing it
talking
for the.
about
bit. They're not even doing it for the bit. Like,
Matt, I've worked with
Do it
middle
for the
schoolers
vine?
for 2 years. I can genuinely tell you that the mind of a middle schooler is an enigma. Like, It-
why would you do that?
I don't get
They're
why
literally
they do
just.
the
They're
things
literally
they
just
do.
punks. Like
You're not
to
even.
be-
It's not even
not to
like
be a
you're not
geezer or
even.
but
Not to be a boomer, but like they're not even like. I don't know. I feel like.
It's like I tell the kids when I sub, I'm like the worst thing. Like honestly, one of the worst things you can do for when you're subbing is don't lie to the substitute, because I will always leave a note if a student lies to me. If a student's like being a little too loud, I usually don't even write a note because it's like whatever, I don't really care.
sure.
But like, I do not appreciate it when a student lies
Sure.
because they think they can get away with it. That's not how it works.
What are they
The
lying
number
about?
of
Like how the
times-
classroom works?
Well, I know. So what'll happen is I'll walk around, and because they have their nice Chromebooks or whatever, so all their assignments are online, and I'll find someone who's playing a game or watching football or whatever, and I'll walk up to them and be like, "So your work's done?" And they're like, "Yeah." But mind you, this is a kid who I've been keeping an eye on the whole class, and I don't feel like there's a chance in hell they finish the assignment. So I look at them and I say, okay, pull up the assignment and I'll just look it over and just verify that you're done, and then I'll leave you be. And they're like, well, why would I have to pull up the assignment? It's like, so I can confirm that you're done, and then I'll leave you be. And then all of a sudden they're like, all right, no, the assignment's not done. It's like, cool. So you thought you could get away with it? Yeah, no, I'm leaving a note now. No, that's not cool. You should have just admitted that you were goofing off, and I wouldn't have said anything.
Like, why even?
I had a kid. I had a kid today, Matt, where their assignment was to fill out a couple of slides on like a PowerPoint slide, and the kid had the audacity to tell me that he got the assignment yesterday as a paper copy, finished it in class yesterday, and then turned it in. And that's why he doesn't have it done on his Chromebook. To which I said, well, if you pull up Classroom, I should see that it wasn't assigned to you because you had a paper copy. Like, I genuinely don't know what goes through their minds.
Like, okay, like I can look, as someone who has gone through the school system, I can respect the grind and trying to get out of doing the work.
Right.
But like, what they need to be smarter about it. Like we had this, at work we used to have like some teenagers that worked there, And I'm like, okay, if you're gonna like, you guys are teenagers. You should be the best at like pretending or like keeping your phone hidden. Like,
no,
how
they just do
like-
it so blatantly.
Well, I mean, I'm talking like, I don't know, like actual, like not like middle school or high schoolers.
Oh, high
And
school, yeah,
but-
maybe.
But still, I'm like, you guys should be the best at hiding things because you literally have to do it every day. You
Mhm.
go to school every day. You are in the field. You are in the trenches every day, dealing with people that are like don't use your phone or like don't you like people that are trying to get you on something every single day. Just be smarter about it. I don't care if you're trying to break the rules. Honestly, I probably would be too. But don't be so stupid. You should be
know what
better
the-
at this.
You know what the worst thing that I've had students lie to me about? This is the one that bothers me the most. Is students who will lie about their name.
Well, now you're just getting diced
What
up.
a dick.
Because
I think you're just getting rolled, dude.
this happened about a week or two ago, where I was subbing for a sixth grade class. Like usually this is the kind of shit I deal with the eighth graders, but this is a sixth grade class, and there was a student who had been misbehaving the whole class, and it got to the point where I walked up to him like, "What's your name?" And he gave a name. I don't even remember what name he gave, but
Hugh.
immediately the person next to him started laughing and was like, "That's not your name." And then
my
a
name's
couple-
Stugma.
No, it gets better, Matt. So I stand there for a little bit, listening to a couple people talking to him, and it becomes clear that he just lied to me about his name. And that his actual name was, let's just say it was Tony, okay? I
Tony.
genuinely don't remember the name. of the kid.
Tony.
But let's just say his name was Tony, but he told me his name was Paul, okay?
Mhm.
I look him in the eyes and I say, "It sounds like you lied to your name, about your name, which is not cool. I'm going to ask you one more time. What's your name?" And this kid looks me dead in the fucking eyes and says, "Larry."
You're getting rolled, dude.
The kid next to you call you by your name.
You're
You're gonna
getting
come up with a
rolled.
name?
He does not give a shit.
That's the kid who does that.
I love this kid. He's they're
Dude, Tony's great.
That's so funny, dude. Tony Larry Paul is my favorite.
Go ahead,
character.
go ahead and ask me my name again.
Yeah,
Go ahead
yeah.
and try. I got millions of these.
What are you gonna do about it?
It was frustrating. Like, you know, I can look back on it and laugh, but it was
Nah,
frustrating.
that's funny,
at the
man.
moment, though.
No, that's funny, man.
You just got
Nah,
Larry Paul. It's Larry Paul.
dude, Larry
Tony.
Paul Tony, dude.
Get absolutely
Dude.
Larry Paul Tony.
Classic Larry Paul Tony. No, I'm on his
boy.
side. I'm on his side. That's funny. Look, yeah. The kid's being a dick, but that's pretty good. He came up with another new name. Dude, you're getting swerved left and right.
Yeah, you know.
Absolutely nay-nayed by Larry Paul Tony.
I would have asked him. I would have asked him again.
Daily life is just dealing with shit like this, though. Like, it's like,
Dude, I would have asked him again. Yeah.
no.
See if he runs out.
How long
Wait,
until he
wait.
accidentally says Tony, like his real name? It's like, God damn it! Wait,
Like, and he just gives, and he asks his friend what his name is, and he comes up with a completely different name. John, Jacob.
Jingleheimer Schmidt?
Dude, that's like 5 or
That's my
6
name.
names.
No, you never heard of that? You never heard of that rhyme or whatever, Matt?
No, I know. I'm familiar.
Okay.
But like, that's like 5 or 6 names. Like, they start getting progressively weirder.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like Ezekiel. Like, for real, what's your name? Oh, Ezekiel.
No, really.
Uh,
Brad?
Bradley.
Bradley.
Bradson.
What's your name, Braden?
Alright. Reeling it back in. Dustin, do you prefer to be busy or to have a lot of free time?
Free time.
Or
Oh.
in between?
Yeah, I guess in between.
Okay.
I've certainly had days where I had too much free time and I was like starting to lose my mind.
You're about to buy a popular game
No, I'm
when
not.
someone else gets the last copy. How do you feel? Whatever. Annoyed I was here first. I shed a few tears.
Physical media is dead.
Probably whatever. You know,
That game.
game still exists.
That game, Cyberpunk.
Now they're
Yeah.
actually working on a new one. I know last time I was wrong, but this time I'm pretty sure I read that they're working on new Cyberpunk.
Really?
Yeah.
They hit
Dude,
like
I feel like they still have a lot of work to do in the first.
No, they made an anime, and now everyone pretends they like the game, which
Dude, I
means
heard
they
the
can now
animes.
move on to the second one.
Dude, I
Oh,
heard the
boy.
anime is actually really good.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I've been meaning to watch it.
You notice... Alright, you ready? You notice, Dustin, that a toy you bought for full price yesterday is marked down to half price today. How do you feel? Heartbroken. Arrgh. Bad timing, I guess.
Bad timing, I guess.
I imagine the like the death sound from Solid Snake. Like
I mean, I'll tell you that answer is spelled AAAARGH exclamation point. Dustin, your friend is running a little late to meet you. Is that okay? Yes or not at all?
Running a lift. That's fine. Although I'm pretty sure. Wasn't this a little different? This question before?
Oh yeah, the way I phrased it before was the running late because of a shower.
we don't get to explain that. You gotta wait for until he's on.
Yeah,
Okay, fair.
we can't explain that yet.
Okay.
Alright. You stuffed yourself with a good meal when a great dessert arrives. What do? Eat it. Who cares if I'm stuffed? Turn it down. It's too fattening. Yum, I love dessert the most.
Two of those.
I know, I'm well aware.
You know what I do in this situation?
Yeah.
What?
I stop the conversation that's happening, and I ask if anyone wants to split it with me before I take it.
Probably
Wow.
the first one. You know, it's already arriving. I must have already ordered it, so gotta eat it.
You're right. No, take it home. Have it later.
But that wasn't an option.
Hey, Dustin,
You're free.
Hey, Robert.
you have a really important test tomorrow.
No, I don't. Don't mess with me.
What do? Study all night long? Wing it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Test? I think I have a fever.
Oh, wing it.
Did you ever just ask people if they studied
Yeah.
for no reason?
Oh, for no reason.
Alright.
No.
Like, what?
Serious question. So, throughout middle and high school, okay,
I was there.
did you guys ever cheat on a quiz or test?
No.
No.
Monka.
No.
I did.
Yeah, that wasn't really my thing. I wasn't.
I
Really
cheated
much of
on
cheater.
a single quiz for the stupidest of reasons. So, this was in 6th grade.
Mhm.
We had a 10-question vocab quiz. And I was convinced that I got a 90 on the quiz. But I really wanted that 100.
Mhm.
Well, it just so happened that this was a kind of class where I studied looking at my binder, and then I put the binder under the seat. So I just kind of like used my feet and like kicked it open, took a
Right,
quick
yeah.
glance, and then kicked it shut again.
Hmm.
But I felt so guilty that I vowed never to do it again.
Now I think about it, I actually did cheat once. It was I think it was a midterms for my Portuguese class.
Oh shit!
And I think for whatever reason, like I don't know how, but I think I was in a situation where literally all the questions I somehow wasn't expecting to be on this test. Even though it's a midterm, it's supposed to be like everything you learned. But for
Mhm.
some reason, I just looked at this, I was like, what, this isn't what I was expecting at all. So I'm pretty sure I just like Googled all the answers and passed well enough.
I
But that's
just
the one time
remembered.
I ever cheated.
I just remembered something weird I would do, where I didn't cheat in high school, but I almost did the opposite of that, where I developed a system where if anyone ever paid attention, they might have potentially been able to cheat off of me.
Yeah.
Because what I would do is, let's say, like, I don't know why I did this, but like, let's say the first answer was C, the second answer was A, okay?
Hmm.
I would literally, once I got like the first few questions going, I'd start tapping on my desk and I'd go tap, 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 C, tap, A. Like, I started doing like Morse code with answers.
No one
Like
would be. No one would be able to read that.
to
No, I'm
purposely help
fully
people, or were you
aware
just
no one
doing that
would
for
ever pay
funsies?
attention and figure that out. But in my mind, I did it, and I was like, if someone figures out that I'm doing that, good on them.
They just pick up where you are, like midway through tapping, and they know what you're talking about.
I think I genuinely want to try doing this for a quiz if I do become a teacher. Is
Oh, you gotta.
no, not that, but like just like in a corner of the room, have the answers just like listed out
Hmm.
and just see if anyone notices.
Right.
You know,
I have helped people cheat before. Now I think about it, that was somewhat common. Where people were like, "Hey, let me look at your answers." I'm like, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. We agree that if the answer is like on a poster somewhere in the room, it's fair game, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
if
cool.
the teacher did not cover it up, yeah, it's fair game.
All right, cool. Then I never cheated then, because I did that all the time.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair
Yeah,
game.
totally fair. Yeah.
I'd look for stuff like that.
That's called using your surroundings to your advantage.
Yeah.
Or if like you find the
Actually,
answer later in the
I
quiz.
I know a decent number of teachers actually who would welcome you to do that because that's taking advantage of all the tools at your disposal.
Learning real skills in school. Who would have thunk it?
Gross.
Hey, it's possible.
I remember I had one math teacher that was the first math teacher to ever be like, they didn't have like the whole like you need to learn how to do it without a calculator. They're like,
Mhm.
you're never gonna be like told you can't use a calculator in real life. Like no one's ever gonna put that limitation on you. So like why
Yeah,
would I do that?
here's the issue that I'm finding nowadays, Matt, okay?
Yeah.
Is we now exist in a world where you will always have a calculator in your pocket. We also exist in a world where 8th graders don't know how to multiply 8 times 6.
Okay, yeah, neither do I.
Really?
Matt, please tell me you're joking. Tell me 8 times 6 right this second. Don't look at a
48.
calculator.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Think about it.
Like I'm totally behind. Like after basic arithmetic, I have no problem with people using calculators. But you should be able to know how to do basic arithmetic.
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
sometimes people are just bad with math, so that's whatever. But like, sometimes a bit too far.
Why? Because you don't want to have to plug every single minor thing into a calculator.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, okay. That's okay. If the reason is my ease of my life, sure, but I can like choose that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
it's just I don't know. I mean, you don't need to know your time state. I mean, you don't need to know them. Yeah,
I
it
guess, yeah.
helps. Yeah, it helps. Sure. Like there were people that like the same teenagers that I used to work with. They couldn't read an analog clock. Like
That's
you know,
crazy.
hands and shit. Or
Yeah.
if you told them if you told them quarter of or quarter past, they didn't know what you meant.
Dude, I still get confused by quarter of and quarter past.
And you literally were just clowning on me for having to think about 8 times 6.
No, I'm
Check
not
your-
clowning
check
on
your-
you for figuring it out because
check your-
you got the answer.
Check your privilege.
Also, I'm not saying you need to know it from memory. I'm saying with pencil and pen, they could not figure out how to calculate 8 times 6.
Well, you write out 8 6 times and then you add them.
Matt, they don't know how to do that.
Oh, you
Tell
take
them
out
that,
your-
Matt.
You take out your iPhone and you do 8 times 6.
Right, like
Hey Rob. Alexa, what's 8 times 6? All right, she's taking a break today, apparently.
yeah, so now Matt, what's
Alexa
8
doesn't
times
even know.
6?
That's what we
Alexa-
come to a society. Alexa doesn't even know math anymore. Where we
Alexa,
come to.
what is 8 times 6?
8 times 6 is 48.
There we go.
She had to get her calculator. She said, it's like 1 second, Matt. Let me. And
Jeff Bezos was on the other side, being like, "Ah, I don't work with numbers this small."
Alright. Hey Dustin, you've been invited to a wonderful party. It's time for the party to start, but there's nobody there. You think, did something happen? Maybe I have the day wrong? Let's get this party started.
what was the first option? Sorry.
Did something happen?
My first thoughts probably did something happen.
They all died.
Even before all of that, I would say, even before did I get the wrong date, I would say, did I get the wrong place?
Probably,
That would be my first
yeah.
assumption.
Do you think that no matter what, life goes on?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. The phone's ringing. What do? Answer right away? Wait a bit before answering. Ignore it and let it ring.
See, this is a kind of I guess wait a bit, I'll say. I guess I'm assuming I'm getting a phone call from somebody I know. I'll say wait a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird
If
because I
it's-
feel like this was
if it's
before
not a
the days
sa-
of caller ID.
Exactly, yeah. Like, if it's not a saved number, I'm simply not answering.
Yeah, I agree.
And if it's important enough, they'll leave a voicemail.
Unless I'm expecting, unless like for some reason I'm expecting a call.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I know for me, I've gotten used to answering the phone a lot more often because I have to answer the class phone whenever I sub.
Right.
And I usually wait a little bit, but I wait a little bit because I've learned that when I answer the phone, I have to answer it in a very specific way. In that I have to say, Mr. So-and-so's room, Mr. Stalker speaking. Because otherwise, A, the person thinks they call the wrong number, or B, they just think that I'm that person.
Right.
And I quickly grew sick and tired of both of those being common questions that happened. So I've gotten there. But the issue is that I don't have it memorized what the name of the teacher is in the room that I'm at. So whenever the phone rings, I have to first find the sub plan that I have, look at the name of the teacher that I'm subbing for, and then answer the phone.
When the phone rings at work, I walk to the phone, let it ring one more time, and I pick it up.
Yeah.
Do you just use that time to like prepare yourself?
I guess, yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just something I kind of got used to. Just kind of give my second to clear my throat, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. It's something I'm used to.
Alright. Your friends seem to be making plans to hang out, just out of earshot. You think, I want to go too. No big deal. Will they invite me?
Will they invite me?
Alright. Do you want to be famous?
Yeah.
I mean, of course you do. That's why we're on this podcast.
Yeah.
Alright. You've been handed a large bag as a souvenir. What do? Wait until I get home to open it. Shake it. Open it. It's smaller than everyone else's.
Oh,
What was that?
Open
Open
it.
it?
yeah. Pretty weird just throwing it's smaller than everybody else's.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever forgotten you bought something and bought another one?
I don't think so.
You ever flip your Nintendo Switch and then break it and you need to buy another one?
No.
Damn.
I already said I don't flip the switches.
Once you've decided something, do you see it through to the end? Yes or no?
No. I'm open to new stuff happening and changing as it goes. I think.
I like how that's how you interpret the question, because I said no, because usually I give up on shit.
Fair.
Have you ever said, nice to meet you, to someone you've met previously?
Don't think so. I think I'm pretty good with that. Or if I have, they never called me out on it.
Fair enough. Did you make any New Year's resolutions? Of course. Nope. What are those?
What are those? What kind of a dumb kid do you have to be and never heard of a New Year's resolution?
A 7-year-old, probably.
Yeah, dumb
Silly.
kid. That's what we said.
I think I knew about New Year's resolution when I was 7.
Oh.
No, I think, well, saying dumb kid is kind of what is
Oxymoronic.
The word? Oxymoronic. Yeah. Yeah, I think kids are pretty moronic too.
What's your answer, Dustin?
No.
No?
Monkey month.
What the fuck was that? I've never
That
seen
seems
that
racist.
cosmetic. I've never seen that cosmetic before.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, Halloween. So there's cosmetics in this game that are exclusive to Halloween.
Yeah.
And they're typically very ridiculous.
Okay.
Like for example, I can just put on I think I have the owl head, right? Do I have the owl head?
This about?
Sir Hootalot. Yeah. Yeah, like you can just put on like there's like ridiculous ones for Halloween. They're like restricted to when Halloween's around or the full moon. Like I can just be an owl.
Nice.
Right? And there's one that's it's the scout and he's like there's like another scout behind him. Maybe I don't have it. But anyway, sometimes they're really ridiculous and I forget about them and then I see them and that was a monkey one. It was just really weird and it really caught me off guard.
I see.
I think his name is Monkey Month.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monkey Month. Dude, just call it. No.
I already said that sounded racist. You don't need to go all out.
I don't need to finish the joke.
Though I suppose if anyone here could.
What the fuck? They have a sentry behind us.
Alright, Dustin, do you think it's important to be fashionably late? Yes,
No.
or you don't know?
No. I always find that concept weird, being fashionably late.
No, it isn't weird.
Just say I don't want to show up on time.
I have an aunt and uncle who consistently will show up 30 to 40 minutes late to everything.
Jesus.
It's horrible.
Is it like an on purpose thing, like being fashionably late, or are they just bad with time? Oh my god.
I'm at the point where I'm convinced they do it on purpose.
That's
There
just
was
silly.
a not in. I think it was in a "Am I the Asshole" thread on Reddit that was like, "Am I the asshole for telling my mother that my wedding started 1 hour earlier because she's routinely late?"
No, I don't think you're the asshole in that case.
I like the "Am I the Asshole" subreddit because it's always people who are clearly. It's always either people who are clearly not the asshole and just want to circle jerk to prove how right they were, or
Mhm.
people who are clearly asshole and won't accept the answer that they're the asshole.
Yeah.
It's like, why are either of you here? It goes against the entire point of the subreddit, and none of you will play along.
And then there's always like, and so many of them are just like, I don't know if maybe I'm like at the point where I have been on the internet long enough where I assume everything is fake.
Mhm.
But so many of those I think are
That's fair.
I feel like people are crafting up in a lab.
It's funny because I usually tend to believe those kinds of stories, but I also believe it to the certain extent of if I found out that it wasn't true, it wouldn't surprise me, but it doesn't matter to me if it's real or not, you know?
I mean, I'm
We
not
don't
really
go fact checking comedians when they're doing stand up.
Yeah.
This really happened.
Yeah.
This thing that worked out into a perfectly segued bit. That's really happened the other day.
Alright.
Everything said on this podcast is true 100%. Never lied before.
I have never lied
I've never lied before
I lie
on this
all the time.
podcast.
on this podcast.
Oh yeah, on this
On this
podcast, I'm the
podcast.
biggest liar ever. My name's not even Robert.
What?
Yeah, didn't you hear? It's Larry Brad Paul.
Oh my god!
Oh my! He got us.
He Larry Paul Tony'd us.
Oh, Larry Paul Tony was shit.
Larry Paul for how many years?
I knew I got one of them wrong.
I've known him for almost 2 decades, and you're telling me he's been Larry Paul Tonying me this entire time?
Dude, can we, after this podcast, get Larry Paul Tony'd as a fucking verb on Urban Dictionary?
I'm gonna be so annoying the next few weeks of D&D. Or just in life in general. Just you guys knowing me, I'm totally gonna...
you gonna do?
Matt, I hope you don't have any big twists planned for the campaign, because I don't care how serious the moment is. I'm gonna say we got totally Larry Paul Tony'd.
We got Larry Paul Tony.
I can't believe the Fellowship just Larry Paul Tony'd us.
Tony does. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, no.
And everyone's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?"
No, I'm gonna start laughing my ass off.
Hey,
Dude,
3
wait
fifths of the
until-
call is gonna know what I'm talking about.
Dude, wait until I have an NPC named Larry Paul Tony, and the moment they say anything, you're like, "Insight." I roll insight.
I know insight on him.
I don't believe this ran for shit.
Not 20, they're telling the truth. I roll inside again.
I roll
Fine.
insight on the DM.
I want insight on you.
Oh boy. Dustin, you've won big on a raffle ticket.
Let's
you
go.
say, what was that?
I said, let's
go.
go.
That's not one of the options.
Let's go,
Your
the
options are-
baby.
Your options are woohoo! I can't believe it. Or this is my little secret.
See, that's the problem. All 3 of those would be my reaction. I would say, woo-hoo, I can't believe it. This is my little secret. That's
In
what
that
would go
order?
through my head. Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I need an answer.
Probably this is my little secret. I think I would immediately get on the defensive and be secretive about it.
Yeah, that's the play.
Do you think blaming something you did on someone else is sometimes necessary?
I mean, yeah, necessary for me, I guess.
I
Necessary to keep me out of trouble. Yeah.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I said yes as well.
feel like
I don't think I've done that, but
I don't think I have either.
Just
but-
to answer the question, you told us about it last week. Oh no,
did?
never mind. That's a little different. Never mind.
Did I? I do.
No, I was talking about Robert, and I was thinking of the kid that you didn't like at lunch or whatever, and he got in trouble and you didn't. But that's a different situation,
Yeah, no, we were both screwing around
Yeah.
that time.
and you didn't blame him.
Yeah, no.
I blame him.
Your friend, i.e. Matt, suddenly won't listen to you when everything was fine yesterday. What happened? Maybe they're sick. They're lost in thought. What? Why?
Probably what? Why?
What could Dustin do to me to get him to stop talking?
Not show up for the podcast
No, honestly, yeah, that well,
consistently.
I don't think that would. Well, I kind of did pick you two for. That was a big reason I picked you two.
Why? Because we're actually consistently on time.
Because
to
I
shit?
can I can rely on you, and which is not something I can say about anyone else.
I feel like there's others in our group that you could
No.
rely on. Really?
No.
Not Fanning?
No.
Alright.
Fanning was
He's-
there before me when we followed with him.
I mean, I could rely on Fanning to be there if I said something, but I feel like he has too much stuff going on sometimes. Like, if you
That's fair.
notice how we're how he treats us like sloppy seconds to playing raids.
I
Final
mean,
Fantasy raids. He just discards us like we're nothing.
I don't-
Throws us to the
I-
trash because he has to go raid. And it's
Fanning,
like,
if you're
"Dude, you wanna
listening,
do this?"
hi.
Dude. Friendship over with Fanning.
Damn. Harsh.
Dude, I'm just upset about the copper golem.
Dustin, you take off your shoes to realize your socks are two different colors. What do? Get embarrassed. Again? I meant to do that.
I meant to do that probably.
Yeah?
I don't pay much attention. I don't care about my socks being different.
Dude, just do what I do. My socks are never two different colors because I only fucking wear white socks.
I just
Weirdo.
grab whatever socks I got in the house and then wear them.
Well, do you guys wear white socks?
Yeah, why? What do you wear?
Black sock. That was there was a point in my life when I decided that white socks were cringe. I didn't like them.
No, I
only
pretty
wore
much
black
only
socks.
wear white socks.
Well, I guess it fits, huh?
Mm.
Fucking. Well, yeah. Well. I mean, yeah. You wear white socks. I wear black socks. It's kind of supposed to be.
I like this next question because again, this is for a children's video game. You fail miserably. Everyone found out and they're disappointed in you. What do? Try and hide? Think of an excuse? Drop down and play dead? These are all shit options.
Thinking of an excuse, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, those are all bad.
Yeah.
Have you ever accidentally called a teacher mom or dad?
No,
No?
I totally thought that would happen at some point because everyone kept talking about it. No, I never did that.
Pretty sure I did once.
Monkey mom.
Have you ever blurted something out without thinking about the consequences first?
Yes, call this podcast
I call it D&D.
that as well. I did have something backfire me for literally blurting it out. I guess it didn't backfire, but I just get made fun of it to this day.
Oh.
When I was on the secret mission, and I was thinking out loud because I
Wait.
couldn't think of anything else.
Oh,
to say.
that's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about just opening the door the first
No, that was just common sense, not blurting
No,
something out.
that's what you're supposed to do.
That's just what human beings do
my
when
God.
you know, or half humans as well. When someone knocks on the door, you kind of open it.
Yeah. No, you're talking about when you were sneaking around invisible.
When I was sneaking around invisible.
Invisible, and then when asked what you were doing, you said you're just thinking about it out loud. It's like that's
Yeah.
kind of a weird thing to do when you're sneaking
Because-
around.
Because Dustin was just saying out loud the information he just learned so he can kind of collect all of it. But Matt, I assume, thought was the character Keith speaking. So he had the character he was talking to think, what'd you just say? And I didn't know how to respond, so I just went, thinking out loud. And you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. I thought you were being secretive.
It is kind of a weird thing to be
Damn
doing.
All right, we're almost done. 4 more questions. You ready?
Mhm.
You're in class when you realize that you
No, no.
really have to use the bathroom. What do? Ask for permission to leave, sneak out, hold it till class ends.
Ask for permission to leave. Oh, that took me a while to do. From like elementary school to middle school, I never asked. And then high school, that's when I started getting used to asking.
Nah, I just never used the bathroom in school.
Sneaking out is weird, though.
I
I also
think
didn't use the bathroom much as well.
in all of middle and high school, I think I only entered a school bathroom once, and it was because I was throwing up.
Well, our high school was weird because they had that like half of them were locked most of the time.
Were they? I never knew. I never tried to go in one.
Yeah. No, that was like a thing that I
Yeah,
remember.
like, yeah, 2 of them were
Like
well,
if they didn't have like a teacher like standing guard, like they
Yeah.
did, like they had people like the bathroom would be locked. So
Dude, the
like,
middle school's starting to do that.
And there was
like,
one
what's-
that was locked literally throughout the whole year, except for finals.
Or
yeah,
what
what,
was that?
what
The
was
middle-
that?
the middle school's not starting to lock bathrooms, but the middle school's starting to have like teachers watching the bathrooms.
Is it that bad? Like, what are they like? What are they things gonna happen?
The main issue is that the kids will coordinate going to the bathroom together so that they can blow off class for 10 minutes and have a party in the bathroom.
Oh my god!
There will literally be times that there's like 5 boys in the same bathroom just chatting for like 12 minutes.
Let them do it.
Yeah.
We
Oh my
technically
God.
can't.
Let them. Oh my god! What are they missing? What are they missing? A lesson on Kilimanjaro? Some
Hey.
ancient civilization they don't care about? Okay, like the Pythagorean theorem for the 20th time.
Matt,
the-
just
let the
Matt,
kid-
I'm just clarifying. You know what Kilimanjaro is, right?
Yeah, it's a mountain.
Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna question you, but then you immediately jumped into ancient civilization, and I was like, wait, he doesn't think that was an ancient civilization, does he?
Yeah, well, you see, it's this thing. It's called a list of examples.
Well, yeah. Then I heard the next one, and then I figured it out.
I remember because there was that one bathroom that was literally always locked that one year, except for, again, it was only for finals. I remember one time finals, I just happened to be walking past that bathroom. And it was just filled with guys going in there. No one was even, a lot of them weren't even using the bathroom. We were just so excited that that bathroom was open.
Oh my
We
fucking
just,
God.
we were like, I never get to go in here. I want to go. Half of us didn't even have to go to the bathroom. We were just like, oh my God, it's open.
We are an elite. We are a special group of people that have been in this bathroom.
We were so hyped over a bathroom.
It's crazy what just like depriving people of something will do.
Yeah.
Like no one would have cared if that bathroom was open the rest of the year, but they made it. They did that. Dude, school administration's gonna chill.
Nah.
You're not that important. I remember like in high school, like the people that were like the administration, they thought they were like doing God's work. Like they were like the most important, like them keeping kids from doing the most like mundane, like somewhat fun thing was like their like life's work. They thought they were so important. And I was never a kid to do anything like to ever like want to do anything that would like get me in trouble, but it still bothered me how like self-righteous they all thought they were.
Mhm.
Sorry, I just need to get that up.
Your friend offers to treat you to dinner. What do? I'm there. Allow me. Thanks. ...
I'm there.
Okay. By the way, when we're done recording, remind me to tell you guys a funny story.
Sure.
Wow.
Alright. It's something that I probably shouldn't. That would make zero sense on the podcast, and I don't want to talk about it on the podcast.
Well, dear listener who's gotten this far, fuck you.
Sorry, guys.
From Rob
You
the
see
Gamer
a
all the time.
cake that is past its expiration date, but only by 1 day. What do? Not a problem. Chow time. Think about it briefly, then decide. Get someone to try it first.
I ask if anyone wants to share it with me.
Think about it briefly. Just give it the old eye and smell test. See how it is.
First come, first serve.
You're eating at a very fancy restaurant known for its food. What course do you select?
No shit.
Seared. What was that?
What else is it going to be known for? The atmosphere?
Sorry, keep going, Robert.
I don't even know what you said.
I just like we just like the idea of a restaurant being known for its food.
Fair.
And we were just like, no shit.
Seared steak, healthy food, or healthy food. Seared steak, healthy fish, anything, it's all good.
Steak.
Yo, this library is really known for its books. Dude, the International House of Pancakes. You'll never
Alright.
believe what they're known for.
I gotta start tallying stuff up now.
Okay.
Oh, that was the last question.
Yep, that was the last one.
Damn.
Unless I have to ask a tiebreaker.
Another thing I'm kind of hyped for, that new Pokemon game. I saw the trailer that came out of the Mario movie. I thought this was starting to look pretty cool.
Alright, so crazy thing about that. You ready?
Mhm.
So on Tuesday, which was
Ooh.
2 days before the trailer came out,
Tuesday.
I was watching the Pokemon anime with some of my online friends, as I do. And I think in like for a split second in the episode we were watching, we saw a Girafarig.
Mhm.
And I literally made the comment out loud, Giraffarig's a really underrated Pokemon, and it's a shame that it never got a new evolution or a Mega Evolution or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then that trailer dropped. And my mouth dropped. I'm like, so I immediately went to them. I'm like, are you kidding me? This happened? One of my friends was like, yeah, I kind of knew that was a thing from the leaks, but I didn't want to tell you. I was like, thank you for not spoiling me.
Good friend.
Because that was a crazy surprise.
I was also surprised that they actually did it. That I actually couldn't. That I actually couldn't even think of a meme for.
We also talk about the name for Rigorath.
Yeah, for Rigorath.
Dude, you gotta say that so slowly. you thought Confagrigus was bad?
Uh-oh.
Like, you gotta say that name so slowly.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, I wasn't ready for this situation.
Oh? No Pokemon
For the first
for me?
time, you actually tied on 2 different natures.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna come up with a quick tiebreak question.
Okay.
Give me another minute.
Okay.
He's not getting any time. We're not filling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
clearly.
We're not. I am purposely
trying to
not
think
filling
of
the air.
Oh,
Oh, I was just
yeah,
purposely
totally
not.
same. Yeah. I was totally doing it on purpose, yeah.
Yeah. We're
Really
same
wanted to
brain.
mess with
Alright, you ready? Here's the question, okay?
Mhm.
There's an awkward silence in the middle of the podcast. What do? Fill it in with some actual commentary, or leave it empty as a joke?
Well, everyone knows I was filling in with commentary.
Is that your actual answer?
I'll be honest, I'll do the second one.
All right.
Well, here's the thing. If you got to think about who is it that's Who is it that's like thinking of something? Because if it's Dustin, I feel.
All right. Last thing, Dustin, I need you to roll a d20.
Okay. Man, I really should have gotten that ready. Had a,
It's okay.
had a full 2 hours to do that. Bust out roll 20. Go in this one. Oh, come on. There we go. Six.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Ah, don't tell me.
What?
Don't even tell me I got no arms or legs.
So you have legs.
Okay.
Technically, you could probably have arms.
I have a guess. But go ahead.
Oh, make your guess. You're gonna be wrong, but make your
Am I
guess.
star you?
Start now.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
You are an Alolan form,
Oh.
Rattata.
Oh, Lord.
You're Italian.
Dang it, I was hoping I wouldn't get something I had to look up. Hello?
Yeah, so it's Rattata, but you're dark type.
Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. What's the
Good,
Alolan Eradicate look like?
Fat fuck.
like
Oh, I love
like a
that.
mafia boss.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
I mean,
I kinda dig
honestly,
that.
Alolan Raticate as a monk could work.
Yeah, that could work. Just, we cool with having them
Dustin-
walking on 2 legs, or
Dustin, we
Yeah.
both ended up with the exact same nature.
really? What
Yeah,
nature are we?
impish.
Impish.
Yeah, if you rolled a 10, you would have gotten scraggy. That is fucking funny. Actually, you know what else is interesting? Is know how I said you were tied on 2 natures?
Mhm.
So the 2 natures you were tied on, one of them was impish, which was my nature. The other one was brave, which was Matt's.
Huh. Wow. I'm really just you guys.
Yeah.
Man, I should start getting my own personality, I guess. Awesome. I just steal from you guys. Super cool. I love Pokemon.
Love that.